Hello, Telvani here. And right as I was releasing my last video detailing a band-aid fix I had found to Necropolis' oppressive difficulty, GGG released a What We're Working On post. Editor me hopping in to say that I just wanted to very quickly apologize for the audio quality in the video. My girlfriend is home from work today and blasting maps like 2 feet from where I'm recording, so if you're hearing more clicks than usual, sorry about that. Starting off with mapping changes, they outline that they are going to be making changes to how we collect corpses, saying that will no longer cost 1 chaos and instead will be free to do. Additionally, they are planning on making all flame embers more common and more rewarding, increasing pack size of ember monsters and increasing the benefits of their rewards. In addition to this, they are going to be buffing the upsides to devoted monsters, most notably the currency modifiers. So maybe instead of a 1% chance at an alteration orb, we'll actually start to see some impactful and noticeable side effects. This might also make that strategy I was outlining in my last video a little bit more useful, as instead of just getting rid of the pesky haunted modifiers to fluff your useless mods, those useless modifiers might not be quite so useless anymore. Speaking of pesky haunted modifiers, they are also going to nerf those, so hopefully we shouldn't be getting destroyed whenever we're going into our maps. Moving on to grave crafting changes, you'll now be able to select the base type of the item you're crafting. As a result, they're removing the crafts allowing you to influence strength, dexterity, or intelligence armor types, as if we were just able to pick the base type, these are no longer necessary. This is actually quite an impactful change because base types really influence the usefulness of an item. If you've got a great elemental bow on a bad base type, like an assassin bow or an imperial bow, it's not going to be that valuable. But if you get it on something like a spine bow or an ivory bow, well, now we're talking. So this ability to control base types is going to be a huge change for the viability of grave crafts. They're also going to be increasing the chance of rare crafts like fracturing, and removing tiers of crafts. So instead of finding somewhere between 200% and 500% increased chance for a modifier type, it will always be 500%. This will make it a lot easier to stack the odds in favor of the craft you're trying to perform, as instead of needing 5 200% corpses, you could just use 2 500 corpses instead. One of the biggest changes in my mind, anyway, is this change here, where they are removing the different crafting ratings and turning it into one. So if you want to raise the tier of the modifiers on your items, you'll no longer need to grab one for speed, one for cold, one for life, etc., and instead can just pop one of these in and it'll turn up the power of all the crafts. Situationally, this could be a nerf, I guess, but for 99% of crafts, this is going to be a huge buff. Next, we've got some quality of life things here. We'll be able to use Control F to search for mods, thanks Subtractem, and we'll be able to sort by craft type, so that should make it a lot easier to find corpses you're looking for. Finally, socket and link crafts have been buffed, so we might be seeing a lot easier access to 6 links here shortly. Ultimately, all these changes are not implemented in the game yet, and we don't have an ETA. However, GGG has said they are going to try to roll each fix out as soon as it is possible to do so. So hopefully in the next few days to a week, we'll start to see some of these much needed buffs. Everything I'm seeing here looks really good and really promising, so if you've been pretty down about the league like I've been, hang in there. It might just be getting a little bit better in the near future. Anyway, thank you for watching, good luck with your league, and I'll see you in the next one.